Okay, this one says consider the graph of the function f of x equals the natural log of x. Remember, the natural log is the log base e. And then it says which feature of the function g of x is equal to minus 4, or I'm sorry, minus f of the quantity x minus 4. So this is interesting. If we know our transformation of functions, the minus sign is going to flip this about the x-axis, right? So it's going to flip it over the x-axis. And then this minus 4, it's always going in the opposite direction, right? So this is going to move it 4 units to the right. You might say, well, going to the right is positive. But yeah, but inside the parentheses, we do the opposite, right? So then what feature do we know about this? I'm going to say that it's probably going to have an x-intercept of 5. And here's why. And I'm going to show you the transformation. First, I need to flip this about the x-axis. So if I do that, this point is the same. This point here is going to flip down here, and then this is going to be pretty darn close to this. Actually, it's about right here. So I'm going to kind of get something that looks like this. All right, that's the flip. So that's the flip part. Step 2 of that is that we're going to take that point, and whatever point we have here, we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 units to the right, right? So that point will be there. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 units to the right. So now my graph will look like this. Okay, so this is really g of x. I can verify that by plugging it in my calculator. So I'm just going to plug this in my calculator and see what we get. So I hit y equals. I'm going to change this to purple. So I look just like I think magenta is the closest thing. Yeah. So we'll do magenta. And now I'm going to plug in the function natural log of x. And then I'm going to clear this out, and I'm going to say minus f of, now f is the natural log, so I'm going to say natural log, but now I'm going to plug in x minus 4. I should probably change the color to blue because that's what I have here. No, that'll work. Actually, let's make it light blue. There we go. So now when I graph it, there's my f of x, and then g of x looks just like that. Okay. And we will put a little copy and paste here. So this is what it looks like in a graphing calculator. And as you can see, it does cross the x-axis at 5, 0. So I'm going to write that down. The answer to this is what feature of the function g of x? I would say that the x-intercept I misspelled intercept. Intercept is 5, 0. Okay? There are other features, but actually that's the answer to the question. There's multiple choice, and that's the only valid one. Okay? All right. Moving on to the next one.